I am Jeff Prickett, principal of McHenry High School. I work here, and I also work here, two high schools. That's the freshman campus. The other one is the upper campus. I want to just really encourage you today on this very last day, people, to get out there and be who you were made to be who you were supposed to become. It started here for me. I mean, I don't know if my superintendent's not in the room, so I can share this, that he doesn't know that he hired this guy right here who was a former drug doer, a former drug dealer. That's not me. That is not me. That's just an image I found on the internet. You can get them. They're free. But this is who I was, and I want to encourage you, as I have done and taken a long time to do, to embrace who you are, embrace your past, embrace who you who you were, so that you can become who you are meant to be right now. And I want to share some lessons with you that I've learned over my 25 years in education. This is one of them. Everyone's reality is based on their perception. So whatever they see is what is true. So you have to, and you've heard this at the conference the past couple of days. You've heard this. Get out there and share your story. Share your story with people, because this is reality right here. Everyone's perception is going to be very different depending on which part of the elephant you're trying to bite off. I've also learned throughout my time as a 25-year educator that you're going to experience doubt and insecurity. And for the longest time, I felt that everyone was talking about me, and I didn't know how to stop that feeling. You probably feel that way. Hell, I feel that way now. Like, what are they wondering about me? You can't get this insecurity out of your head sometimes, right? It's very lonely. It's lonely in your seat, and that never changes. So surround yourself with people like you're doing today, like we are doing right here. I've also learned that and I heard this in Luis Cruz's session this morning, like what you permit, you promote. And if you're going to allow certain behaviors from staff members, then people are going to think that you encourage that. Also, don't do this. If you lead with fear tactics and you approach somebody and tell them what they're supposed to be doing or that they shouldn't be doing this, they might continue to do it. You have to learn how to lead with love. And that is one thing that's not blood on those people's hands. That's like love, right? That's your heart. You can see it's a heart shape. So that's love. So I've learned to lead with love in my becoming who I am today, and fallen in love with the process of becoming the very best version of yourself. Because if you can't do that for you, you're not going to be able to do it for other people. Right. And so what I've learned along the way has led me to where I am now, a high school principal, and doing this kind of things, like with kids. Right. Every single day we establish and celebrate traditions. This is Warrior Wednesday. It happens to be that we're the Warriors. It just works out perfectly, right? So on Wednesdays, we get out there every single day with signs. I stole this idea from a principal in Massachusetts, but it's great. It really works. Steal things, people, and make signs. We have bubble machines and loud music and big, tall, wavy guys like you see at those car dealerships. And we welcome kids into the building. These are my seniors on the first day of school. I was the new principal of there. I've been in the district 5 years, but I've just started. I'm principal of both sides of town now. I invited my seniors out for the very first day of school at 5 a.m. And this is how many showed up. I mean, that was incredible. We do an annual freshman cookout every single year for the freshmen. We transport our seniors over to the freshman campus in the morning, and they help with the cookout. We're playing bags out here, people, in the bus lane. Somebody said the bus lane. Well, what about the buses? You know that, like, the buses don't come through during the day. You can have bags game in the bus lane. There's some of my seniors right there cooking up some burgers and dogs for the freshman kids, right? We celebrate traditions. We celebrate who we are. We question when we've become a leader. You don't try to be right. You try to be clear. Thank you for that reminder. Clear is kind. You try not to have the last word, and you no longer try to show that it was your idea. You empower others, right? We have school spirit as a result of all these things. Like, we celebrate with kids. We get involved. We pump people up. That is McHenry High School on a Friday night. Beautiful, right? And I've learned this too, that being positive in a negative situation is not naive. That's called leadership, people. I've been accused of being too positive at 6 a.m. in the morning. I'm like, listen, I haven't even had coffee. This is just me, so get used to it. This is who I am, and that is why I've become this person who I am today on my 25th year in education, 50 years old on the 50th anniversary for IPA. Congratulations. Leaders, it has been a pleasure to be with you for the last couple of days. Thank you to all these amazing leaders behind me, and all of you, go out there and be who you were meant to be. Thank you.